DJI Ronin review here. Before we talk about our experience using this thing, let's have Chris run you through the specs.
The DJI Ronin is a 3-axis handheld gimbal system made of aluminum alloy and carbon fiber. It weighs 9.26 pounds and can hold a maximum payload of 16 pounds. The kit includes a remote for controlling the pan, tilt, and roll independent of the Ronin's movement. The gimbal is equipped with a D-bus port, 2 regulated 12-volt P-taps, and a USB port. Our Ronin kit includes pan arm and lateral arm extenders, and we also have a thumb remote. The unit is rated to function between -15 and 50 degrees Celsius, which isn't great when you're in Canada and have to work in those -40 why the f do I live here kind of days.
This isn't magic, what you're buying. It's not gonna solve all your problems. It's not gonna get all the shots you wanna get. It does come with its own set of problems and its own limitations. What the Ronin does is it stabilizes your tilt and your pan axis, but what it doesn't do, it doesn't stabilize your translations. So let's say you're tracking close to a subject and your camera moves up and down, that the Ronin can account for. It can't stabilize that. Let's build it so we can cut the close-ups. It will change the way you approach a project. It's not a run and gun type of thing where you can just do whatever you want, whenever you want. It took us about a year to understand how to use it, not in terms of how to use it technically, but in terms of how to understand its limitations and not get frustrated out of using it. A lot of good cameras fit onto this thing. Lots of newer cameras are, I'm like, this isn't the 90s. The good thing about this Ronin is that very seldom do we, who the f says seldom? Not very often on our shoots we had to change these batteries. We have 2 of them and they just seem to last forever. I don't know what the f they put in it, but they just last forever. It's nuclear. It's nuclear power. Some of the stuff breaks and some of the stuff seems like it's flimsy and it's small little screws and it's not. It doesn't look like it's built to last. Like this shit, for example. This here, you know, this is a quick release thing, so you can slide the dovetail in and out really fast. Because this is the part that's used the most. It doesn't stay tight, so sometimes you slide the dovetail in, you lock it, it's not locked. You have to like retighten the screw, and it's never the same and it's never constant, and that's annoying. These quick release latches here, there's a brass plate that connects the actual thing to the quick release lever. It's shitty, it's just shitty. Like it's all twisted. And it just sort of works, but it doesn't really work. It's not made to last. Sometimes you run into software problems and the way to cut around that is to turn it off and on. And it seems to work most of the time. One of the unfortunate things about the Ronin is that you have to use the app they made, which is not the best. The phone will connect through the app to the Ronin by Bluetooth, which does come with its sets of problems. Sometimes it doesn't connect, sometimes you lose connection, or let's say your phone dies, you gotta change phones or you gotta charge your phone. It's not ideal. Our favorite way of using the Ronin is when it's actually attached to a vehicle, a car or a dolly, so that it gets rid of all these translations in the X and Y axis. It is a heavy system. At the end of the day, it will get heavy. I don't care how strong you are. Actually, I do care how strong you are. You need some amount of strength to hold it and to do what it can do. And you know, if you get tired, you're not gonna want to do it, and your shots will suffer. So, you know, go to the gym. Overall, we're happy with this purchase. It increases the production value of our videos at not such a high cost.